Across the nation, I request all the voters, they have to go to the polling booths, they will register their votes. This is a crucial election, which raises a question that whether India should live or not. So they have to answer that India should be alive. I hope there is a silent trend across the nation against the fascist communal government of Narendra Modi. Even at the last phase of this second phase elections, the Prime Minister of India made very communal hatred campaign against the Congress party. I think the voters should observe this type of campaign and they will vote in favor of India Front and Indian National Congress.
Anil, you've just cast your vote from Thiruvananthapuram. How do you see the contest panning out this time? Do you think that the BJP will be able to open its account in Kerala?
There is no question about it. This is a national election. It's not an election to choose a few MPs. And we are very sure that in the national stage we are getting more than 370 seats for our party, more than 400 seats for our coalition. And this time, so far we have never won a seat in Kerala, but this time we are going to create history. Last time we had double-digit votes for the first time. This time we are strongly contesting in double-digit seats. We are expecting to win most of them, and one of them will definitely be Pathanamthitta. So yes, we will definitely open our account. It's not just we will open our account, we will be contributing multiple seats to our tally of 370 plus this time.
This is an election which decides the future of our country. And the people of this country have full understanding of that fact. The good governance, corruption-free good governance of Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the last 10 years, which is there, we are seeking a continuation of that, and the people have decided to give a continuation to the corruption-free good governance of Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
So earlier you did mention about the fact that you're up against a three-time parliamentarian and the candidate from the left is not exactly pulling his hat out of the ring. So it's a three-cornered, interesting fight in Thiruvananthapuram, sir.
Yes, it is a three-cornered fight. Even though it's a three-cornered fight, we all know very clearly that the CPI and the Congress are chai samosa buddies of the India Alliance. And so while it may look like a three-cornered fight and there are three candidates, there is really very little difference between what the Congress and the CPI candidates offer to the people of Tirunelveli. They have been given many opportunities in the past, in particular the Congress, and they have very little to show for it. So I think this is an issue to do with people giving opportunities to leaders and what they have done with it. And therefore me going to the people and saying, look, you've given these people opportunities, they have done very little with your trust, give me an opportunity, trust me for one term, and let me show you, as I have put out in as a document, what we can do for the future of Tirunelveli and for the lives of all the people who have suffered for so many years, including those in the coastal community.
The first phase of election already over. We are very much confident about the first phase of election. We are getting maximum number of seats in first phase of election. Today, the second phase of election, the same reports coming from the field that Congress-led India Munnani is going to win. Therefore, I am very confident that my appeal to the voters is to come out from the house and vote for democracy. This election is to save democracy, save constitution, save the country.